Instead of asking, we, UNDP in Thailand in particular, have been doing to encourage companies to become more sustainable using ESG strategy? I'd rather answering it what we've been doing to encourage companies to become more sustainable by adopting the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs. And let me explain why. And here's come the first initiative that we've been working on with key industry players, regulators over the past few years, which is to raise awareness and advocate for the shift from regular ESG practices to integrating SDG impact in business and investment strategies. Why? As all of you know, even though ESG is quite a big topic today among investors, business, actually there's no consensus on the exact list of issues, and different schools define the list of ESG issues and then maturity differently. So for example, under the E element, environmental issue itself, one school may define it as climate change, carbon emissions, all the way to natural resource use, while others might also focus on energy, water management, pollution, waste, and so on. On the S itself, the focus could be anything on human rights, workforce health, safety, diversity, inclusion, and the list go on and on. So while ESG guidelines does provide us a good starting point for sustainable business, it is not enough to help unlock the enormous capability and financing of the private sector. As a driver of sustainability practice and impact, the ESG taxonomy is rather weak, and the criteria for sustainability itself are not ambitious enough. So unlike ESG, SDGs have the potential to address all these issues, these challenges, by providing the level of ambition, the globally agreed definitions, and measures for setting impact goals and tracking progress against them. And most importantly, if you look at the goal itself, they are all linked to a more integrated development agenda that demand large-scale financing. So instead of looking at ESG, companies should look at the SDGs or Sustainable Development Goals as an overarching framework for them to shape, communicate, and report their strategies, goals, and activities. However, for me, when we look at the implementation level, I still see quite a big gap in translating these policy commitments into action, like actually mobilizing private capital and developing new innovative financing instruments towards SDGs. And when I talk to investors, they often told me that, they have money, like a lot of being short of money, and they are ready to invest. But the real challenges are the lack of investment-ready opportunities. Investor find it extremely difficult to identify the projects which align with the sustainability concept to invest in. And Thailand is not alone. This is a typical challenge among investors around the world. And that's why at UNDP, we see this gap in market intelligence. And hence, we've been supporting over 20 countries now across the world in developing the SDG investor map, including Thailand. And we just launched it yesterday.